Welcome to FMN Sports. I'm Scott Van Pelt.
And I'm Hannah Storm.
We start off today in football with the Eastern Europe 3B number 1 Alpha League Championship game between Czech Yourself and the Croatian Killer Turtles.
Czech Yourself came out ahead and won the game 13-10 thanks largely to their running game and the 170 yards put up by halfback D'Angelo McCormick and the great play of their offensive line which mauled the Croatian Killer Turtle defenders throughout the game. The Czech Yourself offensive coordinator, Steel Destroyer, was seen bragging to his offense about how nice it was to have such a great team, and how he was able to show any team in the league only one dimension of his offense per game, and not give up too many tactics. That he felt sorry for the first team they opened our entire playbook against. Wide receiver Cameron Colton told FMN Sports that the Killer Turtles didn't want to see him. That they're lucky the game plan didn't call his number much. If they had, then their cornerbacks would have been smoked.
Czech Yourself defensive coordinator, Powers Connection, had his defense ready to play and play they did. Hammer All Day Hardened leads the charge with 9 tackles and 1 forced fumble. Ryan Douchnoggle O'Hara intercepted a pass thrown by Willie McNasty, then returned it 15 yards to set up the Czech Yourself touchdown. Ryan, the owner's son, and the entire Czech Yourself defensive backfield tormented the Killer Turtle wide receivers all game. It was very clear that the defensive backs of Czech Yourself were men who were spanking little boys throughout the game. Eaton Yabuks was interviewed after the game and mentioned his problem with the league allowing high school kids playing a game meant to be played by men. Czech Yourself defensive tackles Marcelo and Humberto, when asked if they were tired after such a hard-fought game, simply replied with, "Yeah, we're tired of closing up holes and shutting down babies. We want a real challenge." Clearly the Killer Turtle backfield did not come to play today.
We asked Myth, the owner of Czech Yourself, what he had planned for the team after the game. His reply was, a big bowl of turtle soup and a wildcat sandwich for everyone.
Loco Moco was seen screaming in the faces of his offensive coordinator and Godzilla. When FMN Sports got in range to see what that was all about, they heard Loco screaming, "Why the hell was the wildcat offense put in a Giants Czech Yourself?" We discussed over and over that their defense was far too fast and far too smart to be fooled with this type of game plan. Why wasn't I informed of this?
Up next for Czech Yourself, they travel to Funky Town for a matchup versus the Banjaluka Funky Bunch. Though the Funky Bunch are 19-0 on the season, many experts have them as huge underdogs against Czech Yourself. In their minds, the championship game has already been played. Does the Funky Bunch even have a chance in this game? Will the Zeta champion, who has steamrolled its way to a win versus every team they played, even have a shot at scoring? They know the run is coming. Let's see what they can do to stop it.